Ben and Erin loved their adventures in the forest. They spent their days hiking its trails and their nights by the fire under a sky full of stars. But on their last night, storm clouds gathered suddenly on the horizon.
We should head home before the storm gets worse.
Ben said. Erin nodded, and they hurried to pack their belongings. But in the rush, Erin placed the lantern on the tree stump and forgot about it as they gathered their things. Alone in the forest, the little lantern flickered softly, waiting to be found. The storm left the forest damp and dark. As the stars returned, a gust of wind stirred the little lantern, nudging it off the stump. The wind carried the lantern through the forest until it came to rest near a rustling bush. Two small, frightened eyes peeked out. A baby fox, lost and afraid. The fox crept closer, drawn to the light. With a gentle nudge from the wind, the lantern rolled toward a hollow den, its beam lighting the way. And so, with a little help from the wind, the lantern found its first purpose, to bring light to those in need. But not everyone who entered the forest knew its paths. A lost hiker wandered in circles, his flashlight dim and his map unreadable in the dark. The hiker bent down, startled, and saw the lantern's beam. He unfolded his map, the golden light revealing a clear path out of the woods. Overjoyed, the hiker ran toward the forest edge, forgetting the lantern that had guided him. But the lantern stayed where it was, its light still shining, waiting for the next traveler in need. Another storm swept through the forest, and the lantern was caught in its fury. The wind blew hard, tumbling it across the forest floor, until it lodged tightly between a rock and a tree. Unable to move, the lantern could only shine as its beam fell on a small family of rabbits trapped by rising water. Though it could no longer move, the lantern's light guided the rabbits to safety. Even when trapped, it found a way to help. As the rain eased, the lantern's light grew dimmer. Its energy was fading, but its purpose remained. A few days later, Erin and Ben returned to the forest. They followed the old trails, hoping to find what they had left behind. "Do you think it's still here?" Erin asked. Ben shrugged, his eyes scanning the forest floor. Erin gasped as they picked up the lantern. Its light flickered weakly, its batteries nearly drained. "There you go," Erin whispered, smiling as the lantern came back to life. Its warm glow lit up their faces, as though happy to see them again. With the lantern lighting their way, Erin and Ben found their old campsite. The memories came flooding back, of laughter, stories, and quiet nights under the stars. They realized the lantern had done more than shine. It had become a part of the forest, bringing light and hope to those who needed it most. Though it had been forgotten once, the little lantern's purpose had never faded. It was more than a light. It was a guide, a protector, and a reminder that even the smallest glow can brighten the darkest night.